My name is Aidan Courtney. I work sometimes as a cartoonist, sometimes I work as a writer. I founded an Irish language comic publishing company called Comic Gael based here in Ennis, and sometimes I mess around with audio sketching and kind of audio sketches and stuff like that because I love radio comedy as well. And that's me really. We did a workshop where we did a comic workshop just to show that you can do storytelling in an hour and a half. So we developed, first of all we broke in that they can draw. Two, we can show them that they can get ideas to make stories from nothing, and then we showed them they could do a comic strip. Basically what we're doing in the comic strip workshop we were doing in the audio version. We have, over the course of a few days, what we did was we talked about where stories come from, and we talked about why people write stories. We talked about how do you get an idea. We were looking for a script, so mad stuff happened, they have a conversation and it develops from there. Then we talked about rehearsal, so we did a little bit of rehearsal, and then we did some recording, and after that then I put it together as a digital file. That's kind of basically all we did really. We went through all the steps, and I don't think they fully realised what we were going to end up doing, but by the end, yeah, it was a bit bizarre. Because when you're doing it, you have all the theory down, you know you're going to do it this way, and then you yourself kind of don't really, it's like cooking a stew. You don't actually know until you take the lid off the pot and to taste it how good the stew is going to be. So that makes no sense, but yeah, I hope it does to somebody. But we got something out of it. We got a stew. Everybody can do this kind of thing. Everybody has the ability to tell stories. Everybody has the ability to draw. Practice is all it takes to develop drawing and develop, because a lot of people say you can't draw, but you can. Everybody can draw, everybody can develop stories, and that's what we're about. And making people laugh. I mean, not laugh. If you make someone laugh in a language, or generally people want to listen. So that's kind of what we're about too. See if we can make each other laugh. So which we did a bit. And what I liked was that a lot of them had never done anything like this before, and they found they could. And it kind of surprised them, and I find that's actually brilliant.
What are you?
I'm a spike. What are you?
I'm a human being. What's a spike means at all?
A spike is a native invention.
Yeah, the arts office gave us a bit of funding, so did Create Ireland, and Clare Youth Service also gave a little bit of help too. We've been very lucky in that regard that we have Create Ireland, the Clare Arts Office, with those facilities available to us. Very lucky as well that the Clare Youth Service is there, providing space for people to go and learn and do things that they wouldn't normally do on a regular basis. So yeah, we're very grateful for that, and long may it continue for the Ennis Street Festival, because it's a growing festival that hopefully will just expand and expand.